All right, everybody. How we doing this morning, or is it this afternoon? Actually, right now, Sam Lepore with the Sam Lepore Group at Keller Williams here in Morristown, and I'm just meeting some local business owners that are in the area that might be able to help the community this time, and even maybe might be struggling at this time during this crazy pandemic virus that's going on. So today I have Joe.Hays. He's with Goosehead Insurance. All right, he's located right in Morristown, right on Deacon's Alley there. And welcome, Joe. I just wanted to introduce you, and maybe we can start off by just telling us a little bit about yourself, where
That's
you're
great.
from, and things like that.
Sure. Thanks for having me, and thanks for doing this. This is a nice service that you're doing for the community. So I have an office in Morristown, and I live in Morristown with my wife and two teenage boys. I've been in South Jersey my entire life. Grew up in not far from here in Pennsauken. Went to LaSalle University. I was a business major, and I spent the last 25 years or so in the financial services industry, selling investments to financial advisors and institutions. And more recently, I launched an insurance business, as you had mentioned, a property and casualty business through Goosehead Insurance. They're a franchise, one of the fastest growing companies in this industry. And yeah, so I've been at this for since the beginning of the year.
Awesome. That's great. Okay. So I run into a lot of people right now, Joe. I'm in real estate, obviously, as you know. And some people, a lot of people have lost their jobs. There's a lot of uncertainty out there right now. And as far as insurance goes, what can we do right now possibly to save some money?
Yeah.
I know I am currently with Allstate, and I know you talked earlier when we spoke earlier that you could possibly save some people a significant amount of money, and maybe talk about some other products too that you can offer that might be able to help us.
Sure. So Allstate's a great company. I'm with an independent company. So the difference between the two is Allstate has great products and they can fit the needs for their clients. They have the one offering, which is the Allstate Insurance. As an independent insurance agent, I can shop the entire spectrum of the market for home, auto, motorcycle, watercraft, flood insurance, anything that you would need in that area, which is known as single lines.
So you're a broker, so to speak, that can shop this around and find everyone the best price.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
One of the nice things about being independent is I can shop the entire market, but with Goosehead as a parent company, we're a franchise. There's 900 independent offices, Goosehead offices around the country, and the technology that we have, I have the ability not only to shop the market, but they vet a lot of the insurance carriers for me. So we're looking for A-rated carriers, people that are very strong when it comes to delivering, when it comes to claims for clients. And our technology is really second to none. I can, with a 15, 20-minute phone call with a client, I can shop the entire market and bind a policy for a client in probably under an hour.
Okay. Ease of use, that you can do it right online, can they?
You know what? That's one of the things that's been beneficial during this pandemic is everything that we do is with technology. So it's through phone call, email, even when it's time to sign the documents, I'll send my clients an email and it's DocuSign. All they have to do is kind of click in to bind the contract.
All electronic thing. Yeah, that's nice and easy, especially in this day and age when people can't even leave their home. So they can literally do this all online, not even leaving their homes, and possibly save them some money.
That's exactly right. And that's not a newer technology that we just launched. It's always been that way. And it's kind of the trend of the industry, right? Most people don't want to spend a couple hours going and visiting with their insurance agent. They'd much rather just have a quick conversation, have me go offline, do some of the heavy lifting, shop the market, and come back to them with a solution.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all ease of use. I'm like that, with with Uber and all this Grubhub stuff, and it's just, if it's easier, it's and convenient, people are going to go for it. So what other things can we talk about here? You have how can people save some money? What other insurance that you might see that people are underinsured with? Maybe any other tips that you can give a homeowner right now?
Yeah, so I would say some of the tips is that I think that with all of the commercials that you see on TV, the Geicos of the world, 15 minutes can save you 15%. And saving money is important, but more importantly, Sam, is having the proper coverage and then try to find it at the right rate. And I can give you some anecdotal stories. I was just earlier this week, I was speaking with a lady who has retired. She had home and auto. On her auto policy, she had additional coverage and endorsement that would cover her in the event that she lost her job. It would replace her income. She's retired. She didn't have any income, and she was spending about $75 a year just on that part of her insurance. So you want to have the right coverage, and then you want to find the right price. It's funny, the same lady, most people shop their insurance around every 5 years or so. She hadn't changed her coverage. I went back and looked at the documents that she sent me. 1985 was the last time she updated her insurance. So I structured it so it was more appropriate for her current condition and was able to give her more coverage in some areas, pared back where she didn't need the coverage, and ended up saving her about 30% on her insurance.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's amazing. So, a lot of people are paring back and trying to find ways to cut some expenses. And this is a perfect example. And you can blend it all together too, right? So bundle it all together, car, home, the whole bit, right?
That's usually the best way to do it, is to bundle it. You get a lot of savings. One of the nice things at my company is that we can find you. So let's say your best home coverage is through, let's say Berkshire, and your best auto is through Travelers. You can bundle it at my level. I could bundle it for you at the brokerage level and pair those two providers together and still save the client money.
Great, that's awesome. All right, so I just wanted to keep this short and sweet, and to the point. And it's so good to see that you're local here in town, and that you can help a lot of people here in this crisis. So how can we reach you, Joe? What's your contact information?
Sure, thanks. The easiest way to reach me is usually by phone, and my number is 856-454-3119, or you can reach me by email, which is Joseph.Hays, and Hayes is Hays, at Goosehead.com.
Okay, and the web address would be Goosehead.com as well?
It's actually Gooseheadinsurance.com, and then you can just click for Moorestown, and you'll see all the information about me.
That's awesome. All right, well, thank you very much, Joe. And listen, if we run across any clients on my end, we'll throw them your way. And then, once we put this out on social networks and stuff like that, hopefully we can all help each other. So I wish you the best, especially in this time, and stay safe.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.